Hello ladies, Sharon's here. So glad to see you again. I missed you guys so much. Y'all think I just up and died on you? Let me tell you. Listen, this has just been so crazy this year between the pandemic going on and oh my gosh, we had a snowstorm that we've never had in as long as I've been alive in any case. So I did have pipes that did burst. Water was all through my condo. My beautiful wood scratch floors were just ruined. I'm going to have all new wood flooring. Let's see, a little bit, everything needs to be, basically repainted. Also, the carpeting was all soaked and it took forever to get around to get it all sucked up, and it smells like Pepe Le Pew in there. All the carpet, all, the mats under it, everything has got to be redone. And of course, I had water coming from the fire extinguishers as well. They dripped down all the windows. And by the way, my condo here in the high rise is all kind of round and it's all windows. So needless to say, water was just pouring in through the windows. I had lots of art that I was grabbing as fast as I could, and trying to get it put away and hidden because, that's where the big bucks are, saying, your bloody art, right? So I'm telling you, it was the biggest nightmare I have ever seen in my life. It was just horrible. So, and we were lucky enough in this particular high rise that we did not lose any electricity anyway. So we did have light, and we had heat as well. So I'm not, too upset about that. But all the repairs that have to be done are going to take quite a while. Also, everybody knows that I had told you I had gotten a brand new BMW SUV before all this happened. Well, it's parked, obviously, down under the a garage, and the big pillars and pipes running through some of the pipes and the apparatuses fell down on my car and did it in. And I am not kidding. Needless to say, I was totally ballistic about that. But we finally got all of that fixed by this week, so that was a good thing. If I had to do all this again, and if you ever for 1 minute think I would live up north, like near Buffalo or anything really cold, or I don't even like cold weather anyway. So, no, I would never live, up north. I did have an office in New York for a while, but I didn't see all of this ice stuff, that they've got here. So, gosh, that's the song like that. Ice, baby. All right, but you know what I'm talking about, girlfriends. It was a mess. And thank you so much. I was just flooded. And thank you so much for all your sweet blessings, your prayers, and everything. And I'm trying to still answer you as quickly as I can. But from my heart to yours, I love you. So we're getting back to normal now. No more cold weather. We're in like 69-ish with rains right now, but we're okay. So, and thank God for the others. The one, I think, serious thing here were our homeless. That's what really killed me because so many of them would not go down to the churches and the place where we have, homeless in case of emergencies because they don't want to lose their spots or their place where they are. So we were all buying a lot of tents and delivering tents to them. People were bringing generators out there just to try to keep them as warm as possible and their animals. So, it was a zoo. Can I tell you, a pure zoo. But we were really worried, I think, more about the homeless than we were ourselves, But we took care of that too. So, Texans are really funny. We take care of our own. That's the way it is. We don't need a bunch of army coming in. We don't need all that. We're very self-sufficient and have been since birth if we're from Texas. and we know how to handle it. We didn't like what happened. We've heard about it. We've seen it before. We didn't like it, but I mean, we immediately got to it and started working on it, and everybody was helping everybody. It was truly amazing. So there was a blessing behind all that, let me tell you. Now, moving right along, one thing that I want to show you is I have a new addition to the family. Now, this came up on Christmas Eve. My daughter and my granddaughter said, oh, hark, hark, we have a surprise for you. So jump in the car, off we go, and then I have to show you my new little fur baby. He is a boy. He is a Shih Tzu. And this little thing is Bo Diddley. I know, funny name, isn't it? Cute. If you're born in anywhere or alive anywhere in the 50s and 60s, you know that was a pop singer, okay? So this is Bo Diddley. He is precious. He is sweet. Just love him to death. And of course, we are in training. So needless to say, I had him when all of this happened, and we had to really take precautions, and, you know, oh my gosh, we were busy taking care of the animals. Now I still have Lady Tubbington, you know, my Lhasa, and then, you know, I have Bo Diddley here. And he's so cute, he's so precious, he's into everything. He wants to run around, he's in that puppy stage. We're doing our best to try to train him, that's for sure. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, I love you too. You got to say goodbye, because I got to move on. So that is my new addition, and he is so precious. But oh my gosh, bark, 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 and I have to put this little apparatus near his crate, because he wants to, you know, just bark all the time and get out and play, and no, and I have him on a schedule, and I'm trying to train him, and what a nightmare! And of course, he's too little yet to get outside. So, because he was just he was like 5 weeks when we went and got him on Christmas Eve. So, he's still on that puppy stage. It'll be a while. It takes a while to train animals, you know. I hate that part of it. Okay, moving right along, and I got a few questions that you gals started asking me, and one of them is you wanted to know what is new as far as makeup, skincare, etc., and I was going to cover a little makeup and some looks that are really it for 2021. And let's start with number one. The cream eyeshadows are totally in. Totally in every age group. Everybody's going bonkers. Every big label, all right, manufacturer of a particular label has got all the cream eyeshadows in the world and all the colors. There are iridescent colors. They're matte, cream matte type colors. I mean, they're everywhere. And I will just throw this out there. Charlotte Tilbury's got some new ones out that are fabulous. Fenty's are to die for. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. I mean, we can go down the list. There are some fabulous cream shadows. So we're doing a lot of creams. We're doing cream blushes. We're doing cream eyeshadows. Everything is like cream this year because they're going to go softer on the skin. Okay, and softer on the eyes as well. Number two is that we're going to have real strong eyebrows. So definitely I've got to get on the stick about that. They said real strong, carved looking, you know, eyebrows. Really sharp, really pretty, really brushed up, you know, and thicker. So, okay, I got to go get some dermaplaning done on my eyebrows. I keep saying that, but you know, I had those two screw up that time, and I'm still just, you know, tattoo, you know, afraid that I'm going to come back with something else screwed up. But I do have some really good resources out there that have referred some excellent people to me, so I may go ahead and try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I just look messed up. Okay, the next thing on the list are deep bronzed skin. They are really going to look more kind of tan and bronzed all over. Not just your face, but your hands, your arms. I mean, we're going to have a real kind of outdoor, summery, spring, summer look. So that is going to be really, really popular. What I like about some of these new bronze colors, not only does Charlotte Tilbury have one out, but I mean, Fenty's got some great ones. You name it, you know, they're out there. Beautiful, beautiful creams as well as powders. So try that. That is going to be huge, huge, huge this year. The next thing is colorful eyelids. We're not going to be going as subdued on the eyelids like we did this, you know, last season. We are going to go a little more dramatic. They're looking for the aquas, the blues, and the greens. You know, they're going to put some oomph out there. You know, I said to myself, gosh, do I really want to do that? No. The thing that I like the best are the gel liners. Marc Jacobs has fabulous gel liners of all colors, and we can just use the liners to give colors since we're a little older. Now, these young gals, they're going to go buck wild, and I think that's fine. And if you want to go buck wild, go for it. I personally will probably choose maybe the eyeliner way out on this, okay? Because I do have hooded eyes, so not a lot's going to show up anyway, you know what I mean? And what I can do about the vivid shadows, I mean, I could go real, the browns are kind of, you know, the rose brown, you know, colors. Those would be magnificent as well. Okay, after the gray colored eyelids, let's talk about the red lipstick. Red lipstick is so huge, huge this year. I just got a new one, which I will show you in another video and tell you all about it. And it's going to be a really good one for the spring and summer. But they're really taking off. I mean, you're going to be wearing it spring and summer. This is going to be huge. The red lip, you're going to think you're in Paris round the clock, okay? It's going to be lips. Red, 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 red. It can be an orange red. It can be a pinky red. It can be, you know, a dark red or ruby red. But red, red, red every day. So I hope that answered your question, girlfriend. It doesn't say who sent it, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It helped us all. Coming down to the next question, this is from Christian. She says, Dear Sharon, I met a man that I am absolutely crazy about. We have been seeing each other almost daily. Wow. Says, I have noticed that he is becoming more and more judgmental, and his expectations of me and from me are a little much now for me to take. He wants me to act a certain way, look a certain way, and in our conversations, he is expecting me to have his opinion, and mine is not really accepted. What do I say or do? I am starting to feel like my feelings and my opinions are not good enough. Oh boy, girlfriend, you know what? That is a big sign. Big sign, girlfriend, okay? Ding-a-ling, listen to that bell ring. Let me tell you something. He is going to want everything his way. He's going to try to mold you into what he wants. His expectations will be really too high, and maybe that is why this gentleman is single. His expectations are out of whack. You know, you have to be who you are. He was attracted to you in the first place. All right, he must have enjoyed your personality. You've been seeing each other every single day. Now you're noticing things, and he's noticing that, see, he's already starting his manipulation, trying to mold you into what he wants. Not a girlfriend. This relationship will never, ever, ever, ever work if you follow what he wants. He sounds a little too controlling. His expectations are way too high. That is ridiculous. Either he takes you for exactly the way you are, or he takes you and not at all. You have to be accepted just as you are. So that certainly isn't going to work out. That's going to start World War III, and I'll tell you, that relationship would never last in a million years. Trust me, girlfriend. Okay, next question. Sharon, what are your best skincare products that you love the most? Okay, the first one has to be Retin-A. I made a list here. Okay, the second one are my growth factors. To me, growth factors are one of the most important things next to my Retin-A. Now, in my Retin-A, we all know I use the 0.1, so I use the Big Kahuna and have for years and years. And I use that 3 nights a week is what I do. Now, my growth factors I use daily. Everyone knows that I use the Skin Medica growth factors. Osmosis has some fabulous growth factors. You'll have to check around, but you want the medical grade growth factors because you want them to penetrate, the epidermis to get down to the dermis to do its work. It won't do its work if they're not medical grade. Trust me on this, okay? The next one, of course, is vitamin C. You gotta have your vitamin C. It just makes your complexion look bright, it looks healthy, and I use SkinCeuticals vitamin C. Again, that is medical grade. I will swear by it. I will use it till the day I die. I'm not going to change my mind, except every once in a while I alternate it with another medical grade vitamin C by revision. And I use the 30%. And it's beautiful, it's nice, it's lovely, and it does the same job. I mean, it's vitamin C, and it does the same job as my SkinCeuticals. I absolutely love that as well. And you know what? None of it's going to be cheap. I'm just going to tell you that right now, girlfriends. None of them are going to be inexpensive. Anytime you go medical grade, you are not only getting the best of the best, and the only ones that do work, but you're paying a price tag for it, okay? I don't know what to tell you about that, but you gotta have it, and you will look fabulous. After the vitamin C, I do recommend the DEJ Eye Cream. And the DEJ is by revision, the best of the best of the best of the best. That really takes away the majority of the lines and wrinkles under and around your eye. I love that for the daytime. In the evening time, I use an eye cream, and it's a TNS eye cream by Skin Medica in a little jar, and it's fabulous. So DEJ for the day, TNS for the evening. Okay, and the last favorite of all, of course, is my SPF. And everyone knows that I use the 50% in the Elta MD. It's the Sport SPF, and it comes in a tube, and it's fabulous. It is fantastic. You will never go wrong. Okay, Sharon, what is your favorite concealer? Well, actually, I have a couple, girlfriends, okay? The first one I'd have to say that I have loved is my Born This Way. It's the multiple sculpting concealer. I've used this for a long time and absolutely love it. In tune with that, I am crazy about Jeffree Star's concealer. Not only do they come in a million trillion colors, but this stuff covers just as good as this. It's hard to say which one I like the best. In the evening, I totally love this. Daytime, I like this. It's lightweight, it's easy, the color is fantastic. I love them both. What can I say, girlfriends? Either of these, you can't go wrong. Last but not least, what palette will you be wearing today? Okay. The palette I am wearing is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. Everybody knows, ever since this palette came out, we love this palette. Love, 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 love. The lipstick I'm wearing is Charlotte Tilbury's Bitch Perfect. The blush that I'm wearing is Charlotte Tilbury's Ecstasy. The foundation that I'm wearing today is Giorgio Armani. Yeah, I haven't worn the Giorgio Armani in quite a while, so it's kind of nice getting back into it. I think it's a good look. Came across beautifully today. I had no problems with it. So, my ladies, and of course, Anastasia for my eyebrows. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today. Hope this update helped a lot. And you got to meet my new member of my family. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. If you have any further questions, feel free to put them down in the box below. And tell me, have you guys been having any kind of winter crisis? Are you all back to normal, and are you safe and sound? That's what I want to know. Okay? I love you, love you, love your pieces. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I want everybody to stay sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.